Hey you guys, Shannon here. So I've got another Polaris 280 customer brought in, said the wheels were about to fall off. So let's take a look at it and see if we can diagnose and kill this fly that's flying around. But you see the wheels are loose, and it might just be that the screws need tightening, and I'm gonna get that fly. So let's take the frame off and get at it. Shake to see if this has got any water in it. You know, they bring it in and say one thing's wrong, but we're still gonna look over everything. Take this one screw off that's on the top of the front housing, top housing. So I'm just checking these screws to see how tight they are. And they all seem to be on there tight, so we're gonna tear it down and do a little more investigating. Okay, so I think I got the fly. We'll see here in a minute. So I'm just going to take these screws here out and see if we could see anything. Maybe it's the wrong screws. Maybe they're too short. I don't know. Guys, so I took this one wheel off, and as soon as I took it off, the bearings started coming out. So that's our problem. So we're going to go ahead and replace, I know, at least 6 bearings on the big tires and maybe the bearings on the small idle wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and take these other 3 tires off and get back at you. So we're going to take a flathead and we're going to unscrew this to take this off. Then this, you might have to give it a little assistance, maybe put your finger through here to encourage it to come out. And you can look at, I mean, besides it being really loose, and that's why the wheel's loose, you could tell by looking inside here that this blue rim's about to pop off and the BBs are going to start coming out. We're going to do the same thing with this third wheel. These ones look about the same. This blue part's really loose. There's a separation between the blue and the white, and I can see the BBs. They're about to come out. So we're going to take these bearings out. Sometimes I just stick my finger in there. One side will pop out. Yeah, this one's already missing a BB right there at the top. And then this side, usually they'll just pop out if I stick my finger in there. If not, you just take a flathead and help push them out. And if you guys know of an easier way, a little trick that you figured out, comment below and let me know your easy way to get these bearings out of the wheels. There it goes. That one's not missing BBs yet. We'll go ahead and put the new ones in. I've got 2 C60 bearings. So the BBs are on the outside, and it's going to go into the wheel like that. So the BBs push into the wheel. On the other side, the BBs push into the wheel. There you go. And then you can go ahead and attach this plate, wheel guard, Put your hub screw in. And that's all there is to changing the bearings. Okay, so this is bad that this happened, but it's also good so I could show you guys. So I knew I shouldn't have over screwed it. These screws are really old and chemically destroyed, real brittle, so I just broke off the screw in there, and now I've got to figure out how we're going to get out. Well, actually, there's enough of it stuck out that I'm able to grab it, and it's actually twisting out. So we're going to just put in another screw on. Alright, so we screwed that on. And I'm going to replace the bearings the same way I did this one and the other two big wheels. Those back on, I'm going to go ahead and take the idle wheel off and inspect that. But look at this, guys. Look how this Polaris has been dragging the bottom of the pool, and it has just worn out a big hole in the bottom of the frame. Alright, so all that looks good. And you actually don't have to take that bottom off to take this wheel off. I just wanted to make sure all the screws here were good. So, yeah. Everything in there looks okay. Go ahead and take this wheel off. I'm going to try to because it is really worn down. So I know this wheel is loose too because of the bearings. And so this should slide off of this swing kit. But to be honest, the frame is actually flexing and I'm scared it's going to break. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take this whole kit, swing axle, off, just because I don't want to break the frame. Got that off. Come on. And again, you guys, if you know of an easier way to get the bearings out of this idle wheel, please comment below and help a sister out. Because I don't, other than, you know, force, and I have broken these before. So, you know, if you know something that I don't know, tell me, please. Comment below. Yay! So this one's missing some BBs. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to take our last two C60 bearings and put them on the idle wheel. That's what I thought. There's still a piece of the bearing in here. I'm just prying out. Good. There we go. And we're going to attach this little spring back into here. And push the idle wheel back in. Beautiful. One big asshole. Alright, so now we're going to start putting our ties back on. So when you put these on, there's a hole here for your drive shaft, so you just want to make sure your drive shaft goes inside the hole. Screws. And when you put these plates on, if you notice, one side is wider. Let's see. One side is wider than the other, so the wide side is going to be toward the tires on all three of them. So if the tire's on this side, then it would go that way. Okay? Alright, so we're going to put this last tire on. So you have to be careful not to put these on upside down. Funny, right? Ha ha ha. How do you put a round tire on upside down? Well, if you put it on upside down, then this tire will not touch your idle wheel. Red flag, you've put a round tire on upside down. Joke's on you, because you can't put a round tire on upside down, really. But what it is it comes down to this little square thing. So just flip it over, and you're good to go. You'll see these tires now are going to touch. We're going to put the plates on, the wider side toward the tire. Skadoosh. So before I tighten everything, I'm going to spin the back, the single wheel, and all the tires are moving. Spin the back wheel, and all the tires move. So I think we're good to tighten everything down. So go ahead and tighten all 6 of those screws down. And this is just a hand tighten, no gorilla strength tightening going on, okay guys? A little tap on the front end for a completely tighten. Alright guys, that's it. So we just replaced all 8 bearings on this older model Polaris 280. And again, if you guys know of any tricks or easier way of getting those stuck bearings off, please leave a comment below. And if you like these videos and would like to see more pool related videos, like this video and subscribe please. And thanks for watching guys.